Hey kids, how's it going out there in Terraland today? Just about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on my side of the world. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. It is November 15th. Okay. Friday, right? It's been an interesting week for me. Things are starting to chill out. I believe it's a full moon today, y'all. So let's get to those energies here in a minute. But we are waiting for that minute mark, and you know how that goes. We've hit it, so welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. Oh, our friend popped in, waited for the minute mark, and popped out to report the channel. I know exactly who y'all are. Dang, I'll tell you what. I know exactly who y'all are, friend. But that's okay. That's all right. We're good. Let's get into the reading, shall we? So last night, or yesterday, had a really interesting reading about somebody being a long-lost mafia daughter. That one was pretty intense of a reading, and I'm going to tap into it again, but not on this reading, okay? Hopefully. We'll see. We will see. I've kind of been warned to steer away from that one. Now that information is out there, I think that because of the sensitivity of who is involved, that maybe that I'm not supposed to divulge too many more details. But it's just confirmation for somebody to realize what's happening in their life, okay? So I am going to do something different today. I'm going to pull on my Gratitude Oracle deck and kind of get a vibe for this morning, because I've been getting more and more and more subscribers, and you guys just kick ass. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you that gets here and shares the channel and hits that thumbs up button. You guys really, really are important to me, for real. Like, I know that sounds cheesy. I know that doesn't sound genuine, but every single person that takes the time to be here every day, I'm just blown away by you. I'm grateful for you, and I consider you my friends. So I appreciate it. Even if you're here just to hate on me, y'all are still supporting. So thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's get into this Gratitude Oracle deck, and I'm gonna maybe pull 1 to 3 cards out of this deck to get a general vibe for the reading, and then I'll pull the dice, okay? We didn't do dice yesterday. We did the basket, and that ended up being quite an event. So, all right, Spirit, give me some energy for this reading for today. What do you want collective to know? Okay, there's my 3 cards. We've got merriment, celebration, fun, joy, play, contemplation. Somebody thinking about what they want to do for fun, somebody trying to think of a game, trying to think of a way to play with someone, or like have a good time with somebody, or be playful with another person. Now, if you notice in this picture, we've got a set of twins. The imagery is not lost on me. The last card is stillness. Somebody is in receptive mode. Somebody is open to adventure. And this card is one of my absolute favorite novels is depicted in this card. The Secret Garden. The Secret Garden. She has the key to a secret garden that is overgrown, full of wonder, and she goes there to contemplate. That's the story of this little girl in, I believe it's South Africa where she's at, and everybody around her dies of cholera. And she's sent off to this rich uncle. And this rich uncle has all of these sprawling estates, and the one place she's not allowed to go is in this area that she finds is this magic little garden. So she breaks into it. She finds a key. She ends up making a friend and cleaning it all up. And it's their, it's like their fort or their imaginary world, okay? So somebody's really contemplating sitting in their meditative place, in their safe place, in their spiritual happy place, okay? and really thinking of a way to share joy with another person. So that's going to be the vibe. I like the vibe. That's way better than the others. So this is going to be hopefully a really good reading. Hopefully positive. All right, I'm going to shake the dice, you guys. Headphone warning, this gets really loud, and then we'll be over it, and it'll be all done. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Soon. The first word is soon. Something is happening very soon. Become. Where's my E? I just lost it. Dang it. Well, I thought I had a word, you guys. I'm going to take it anyway. Become, without the E on the end. So something is becoming and it's not quite finished. Soon it will be finished. Soon it will be, you will have all the pieces. Soon you will be able to put an end to something. Shy. Somebody is shy. Turd. Turd. Don't be a turd. Again, this is never good, but South Park is popping into my head. Something about the episode between a douchebag and a turd sandwich. Gonna leave it there. All right, we have no more words in this pile. We're gonna roll again. Soon become shy and turd. All right. Saint. Two. TWO. The number 2. Not TOO as in also or TO as in a direction. There's a lot of people, or maybe it's just autocorrect, that should be able to decipher between the 3. We've got WY. We've got the state of Wyoming here. We've got the state of Nevada here. No vowels. This is when we call on Vanna White because we need vowels. Come on, Vanna, give me a vowel. Okay. Lair. Lair. The dragon's lair. Somebody's wanting you to come into their lair. You're shy. They're shy to invite you to their lair. All right. Musk. Musk is the last word out. I don't know whether we're talking about the oil that comes from animals that we use in perfume or Elon's last name. Musk is here. Y'all, I know it might not be popular of me to say this kind of stuff, but I don't care because it's how I feel. And I'm in my house, so I can say what I want. I can't stand Elon Musk. I think he's an overrated, overinflated, egotistical drug addict. But I compare him to Dr. Doofenshmirtz. If you guys have ever watched Phineas and Ferb, he's like Dr. Doofenshmirtz and he's evil. Okay? He wants to take over the world. He wants to be leader of the tri-state area. He wants to rule the world. How is somebody that is a South African going to be appointed to cabinet? I'm just curious. I don't know what the rules are on that. I'm going to have to ask my poli-sci teacher on Monday what the rules are on that because I'm not super informed on that. But I'm curious. Okay, so anyways, the words that came out are soon, become, but not all the way complete. Somebody's becoming, but they're not all the way finished. We've got Saint, we've got Wyoming, Nevada, Shy, Turd, the number 2, Lair, and Musk. All right, so the cards that have come out are merriment, contemplation, and stillness for the energy of the reading. So soon, somebody is contemplating and sitting in stillness. They are waiting for something to come to them. They're waiting for something to become something. They're waiting for themselves to become something. Somebody is shy. They want to share some sort of joy with another person, and they're not quite sure how to present it to them, and they're thinking about this while they're in this period of stillness in some sort of secret place that they go for inspiration, for quiet, for reflection, meditation, to think with themselves, to have conversations with God. This person has a secret place they go that nobody knows. Their lair, perhaps. All right, let's get into it. Let's get in where we fit in, not that deck. We want the other deck. All right, so tell me about any of the words and merriment, contemplation, and stillness. Tell me about this person that wants to share joy and wants to be happy and wants to be playful with another person. And they're really thinking about how to do this. And they're doing this in a secret place that nobody else knows, where they go, that they know they're not going to be interrupted. They know they're not going to be screwed with. They know their energy will not be affected. It's like somebody has a no cell tower zone or a dead zone where they can't be reached by cell phone. It's like even the airwaves, like there's no cable or internet in this area. Like it's a secret. It's a secret lair where somebody goes to think. First card out is the Two of Wands. This person is really looking forward to something here. This person is designing something. There's something about a destination in this design, a destination plan. Death in reverse. So this destination plan is specifically to circumvent a negative pattern. This destination plan is specifically to get out of a nonstop cycle, a nonstop thought process. Somebody could be a real circular thinker, like overthinking and overthinking and overthinking, and just like at this point they're burnt on overthinking. This contemplation in the stillness, they just whatever they're designing is specifically so they don't return to old patterns. See, they're not going to be jealous. They're not going to be clingy. They're not going to be pushy. They are not going to be insecure. This person is really trying to avoid old patterns here. They're trying to avoid being jealous. They're trying to avoid being promiscuous. They're trying to avoid being pissy. Okay? Tell me about contemplation. Tell me what this person's really thinking right now. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. This person's really thinking about their stability and how they care about themselves and other people. This person sees themselves responsible, mostly. This person's very conscious of the way their actions affect other people. They're very healing energy. This person could be a single mother, single parent here. This person could also be some sort of a sounding board for reason. Like when people can't figure out in between two decisions, they go to this person for their logic and get them to weigh the pros and cons of something to help them make their own decisions without being told what to do. This person is a very analytical. With this landing on top of contemplation, this person's very analytical. But what they analyze is their environment mostly. They analyze what's going to be best for them, what's going to work, what's going to be the easiest, what's going to be like logistics. This person is like a family logistics coordinator here. Then we've got Six of Swords in limbo. It didn't land in the upright or in the reverse. This is somebody, every time I get this card in limbo, I hear the song, Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash. Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, it will be double. So this person doesn't know whether they should stay or they should go somewhere. And they are usually the person that people go to help make these kind of decisions. And this person that's why they're stuck in their own head. Because they can't make the decision for themselves where they usually help other people. There's two paths this person can go by. Maybe it could be between the state of Wyoming and Nevada here. That was a flyer. We got the Temperance card in the reverse. This person's trying not to make a decision that's going to set them backwards. They don't want to reverse trajectory. They don't want to backslide. They don't want to take the 2 steps backwards, okay? This person wants to make an informed decision. That's why they overthink. They don't want to be led by I'm going to say lower level human instincts. They don't want to be led by temptations. Okay? This person's not a saint by any means, but they don't want to be led by temptations. They're not a saint by any means, but they are very intuitive here. Okay? I'm dropping my cards everywhere. They are very intuitive here. Like I said, people go to this person like to make decisions for their own life, and this person has a hard time with that knowledge doing it for themselves. They're trying to make this decision under wraps as well. This person is definitely a feminine energy. Okay, I'm dropping cards again. Definitely a feminine energy. This feminine goes to some place where they like to be alone. And they contemplate, but this person actually needs help right now. They may be a Queen of Pentacles. They may be in High Priestess energy. They may be in contemplation and in stillness, but what they need is a swift kick in the ass, Spirit says. They need a swift kick in the ass, a little something to charge them up, a little something to stir the pot, so to speak, because this person needs to pursue their higher endeavors here. This person is pursuing some sort of enlightened pathway here. But part of their enlightened pathway is to have fun. And there's the contemplation. This person doesn't know how. Oh, they're so responsible. They're so concerned with other people's well-being. They're so focused and so, I don't know, they carry a lot of weight. I'll just say that. This person needs to learn how to cut loose a little bit. The movie Footloose, the song Footloose is coming through. I used to work like at this radio station down in the Bay Area long time ago. Early 2000s, right? worked at this radio station. One of the DJs there, I used to bug her. Come on, we're an 80s radio station. You're always playing 80s. Play Footloose for me. Come on, play Footloose for me. She would never play Footloose for me. In fact, she banned it from the station because she hated the song. So I play it every time I can. Her name was Jamie something. Jamie Smith, I think, was her handle. I miss working those days. I loved it. I absolutely loved that job, but it was decades ago. So that's funny that made me think of that. This person wants somebody to cut loose. You got to cut loose, foot loose, and kick off your Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Somebody is very prayerful. Somebody is very, this person doesn't do anything. They're a saint. Remember that. Like, they're not a saint, but they're a saint, according to everybody else around them. They don't do anything wrong. This person, this person can't be tempted. They're not led by temptation. What is the 12-step prayer? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. You are not led by temptation. There's somebody here that maybe have overcome addictions in the past, or an addiction to being validated, or I don't know. This person really likes to be alone. Maybe it's an addiction to their solitude that they have to overcome here, or are overcoming. We've got the 6 of Wands. It's absolutely an addiction to solitude this person has to overcome, because here's all the people. Here's the public. Here is everybody recognizing something. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. After a period of being left out in the cold, isolated, abandoned, now you got all of a sudden all this recognition here. And this person's shy. This person's shy. We have got the 10 of Cups here, but this person is loved. Okay? This person is loved. Somebody is soon to become a saint. I don't know. Is somebody going to be sainted? Are we going to gain a new saint? The Hangman in reverse. Somebody might be proven innocent. Somebody might be held in a different light. You can't be tempted. People think that there's like some sort of air of perfection about you, but it's not an air of perfection. It's an air of desire to be with one's own mind, to be alone, to be still, to not have chaos. I'm feeling like somebody here is very much affected by social anxiety. All the people is a problem. All the people feels like an attack all the time, even if it's a party. This person feels vulnerable and exposed around groups, but that's what it is. This person wants to be alone with their stillness, and the spirit is telling them, if you want to play, you have to go find the friends. The people are the friends, and the people are where you're going to have playmates. Okay? You can't be alone out in the cold all by yourself and be like, I'm very sad, when all you have to do is find the people and you can be very happy. You're starting to see this. You're starting to look at it differently. You're trying to get over the fact that you're shy. There you go, High Priestess. You're trying to get over the fact that you're shy. You know, you're here twice already. You're standing out already in the energy, okay? You're no saint, but you do have gifts. You do have an enlightened position. You do have some sort of, I don't know, a view or a way of connecting to things that other people cannot connect to. Or connecting the dots that other people can't see as an outline, kind of. So you're contemplating how to have fun here. We got the 6 of Swords in the reverse, without stepping into drama. contemplating how to have fun without having a run of bad luck. It seems like every time you do something you think is fun, something negative happens to you. It's like you're getting slapped on the wrist. You're being gently reminded that that's not the thing to do, like a baby touching a hot stove. You're going to get smacked. It's better than you burning yourself. So this person's trying to figure out what to do to have fun that isn't going to get them in trouble. And they're really, really thinking on it. They've got a master plan, okay? They're really contemplating how to connect with another person, how to have fun with another person without causing some sort of spiritual backlash. This person really does have the behavior of somebody who's very spiritually elevated. They are no saint, but they are very shy. We've got another 3. So 33, we've got master. This person is a master here. We've got somebody who is waiting for the right moment, thinking about the right thing to do, and they don't want any kind of heartbreak or pain or injury to come from it. They're trying to master their higher self. There is the ability to have fun and merriment and joy and get out amongst people without having social anxiety, without getting having negative repercussions. It's almost like this person has such social anxiety that the event of being around people is the punishment. It's not like they get in trouble. It's not like they get slapped on the wrist because they've been bad. It's like they're punishing themselves. I should have never left the house to begin with. I knew I wasn't going to enjoy this, kind of a thing. And this person's really trying to master themselves and get over that. With that 3, 3, 33, wands and swords, actions and thoughts. This person's trying to master their behavior and their mind. They're the high priestess already, twice here. They can see things ahead of time, so they avoid it. But what they have to do is be able to know what's coming and still be in the midst of it without getting hurt here. Ace of Cups in the reverse. This person's afraid of love. They've never, like their cup has run dry. They have never been poured into. Okay, so this might be a fear this person has to overcome to master their mind and their actions. They've never been poured into. That's why they're shy. Another 3. 3 of Pentacles. So this person is a master. They are mastering themselves. They are on a spiritual ascension path. And this 3 of Pentacles here is doing this under how do I phrase this? Doing it under supervision without direction, if that makes sense. There is a group this person belongs to, but they are not assisting. They are just assuring that this person has the tools they need for their own mastery. They're not telling this person what to do, how to do it. They're allowing this person to master themselves in their stillness, in their contemplation. Part of the mastery is how to have fun. And nobody's showing this person how. Oh, death in limbo. Shit. Okay. So the way that this person had fun in the past is not going to be resurrected. They're not going to bring that back because they're in the midst of a transformation. They're in the middle of this transformation, and they're trying to bring back the best parts of themselves, mastering themselves. and letting go of their lower level behaviors, lower level energies. They're not tempted. Remember that. They're not tempted. So they're in a transition and they're trying to figure out how to have fun. So this is the backstory. What is the advice for the person? We know why they don't know how to have fun. We know this person is astute, responsible, they're caring, they're nurturing, they take care of home. They're not a big social person. They have a little bit of a social anxiety issue here. They're very knowledgeable, they are wise, they have this ability to see things before they happen. So they just avoid going altogether instead of participating but maneuvering so they're not affected by the outcome, which is what their gift is truly for. So they can walk amongst the rest of life without having to isolate and be able to navigate like the potholes, okay? This person is transitioning from an old way of being into a new way of being. They've never truly been loved or been poured into. This person has still mastered their self, but they are learning and they are working under the guise or under the supervision of another group or other guides, possibly their spirit guides, who are making sure this person has every tool they need to self-master without interfering, okay? Friendship is here. So we have got, all right, friendship, water, and air. So we could have water signs, we could have air sign, we could have friendships that are deep, friendships that are involving actual emotion and care and concern for one another, friendships that involve thoughtfulness of one another, air signs. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air signs are thought processes, mastery, intellect, investigation, considering other people, being considerate. Water is emotions. Water is nurturing, caring. Water carries the emotions as well. Water is flow. Water can destroy, crush, kill. Water is, in this case, a very powerful friend, evidently, that thinks very highly of you and your transition. This is what's to come. Gratitude in the reverse. This is what I'm hearing. There is no need to thank me. Soon this is happening. You're going to be told there is no need to even say thank you. This is something that you have earned, you have deserved, something along those lines. Your transition, your change, the person that you have become, the mastery of self. These people here, or these energies within this mastery, you've got somebody watching you that is deeply moved by your transition, deeply changed by you. The way they think, the way they act, the way that you are held in high honor and respect with this energy here. Somebody here is going to come in and do something so somebody can have fun. And there's going to be no need to thank them. So there's that key. Remember, in the very first run of cards, this little girl here has this key to this secret garden. Okay? There is going to be a token here. A token of affection, a token of appreciation. This could be a gift. This could be a protective, like somebody gives you a piece of jewelry that is meant to keep you protected, like a St. Christopher medallion or a cross, or like my pentagram, or an ankh, something along those lines. Somebody is going to give you a token of appreciation or affection here, and there's going to be no need to thank them. You have done something that has changed another person's life. And I don't think you got into somebody's life and changed things, tooled around, tinkered with things, toyed with things. No, I think that your change, your personal development, your own personal pathway, high priestess energy here, has affected somebody that you know on a way that it's set them on their own personal pathway. And it's been very beneficial to them. And I think they're going to pay it forward for you. So don't freak out. You're going to have to stay chill. The clock just struck 2:34. 2:34. Somebody's going to give you something additional protection. So what this person is going to give you, this token, this talisman, this additional thing that they give you, this here is going, it's some sort of spiritual protection. It's a, you have changed this person's life, knowingly or unknowingly, high priestess energy. And this person who has a deep friendship, affection for you, they think highly of you, you have altered this person's spiritual world completely. Okay? They see you as a saint. And very soon they're going to be coming to you, and there's going to be no need to thank them for what they're doing for you. I'm hearing don't mention it. It's not personal and downtime. Okay. This person, you've changed this person's life. They have watched you do what you needed to do to become a healed version of you, and realized that your boundaries or your way of doing things, or maybe whatever barrier this put between you and another person, because there was obviously some downtime in the relationship, okay? This person realizes it's not personal, it's spiritual. They realized your protection, it was, I'm going to say it was like another key to unlock their pathway. Like I said, this person watching you do what you had to do for you, realizing that protecting and shielding yourself and your heart is never personal against another person. It is protection for yourself, to take a little bit of downtime from the rat race and not continue to, I just heard soil yourself. And I'm not, defile yourself with other energies. All right, so now you are showing this person that it is okay to bend and not break. That things can, if you think about it, a rubber band, if it stays stretched for too long, eventually it's going to snap because the tension's held too long. But if you just let it relax, it's going to stay flexible and stretchy, and there's going to be room to move, and it's still going to hold things together, just like this person, just like you. You're going to be able to be more flexible. You're going to be able to move the way you need or want to move after some downtime that is not personal to anybody. This person has seen you make a change, and you're not going back to the old ways, but you don't know the new way yet that you want to go with things. You don't know how to have fun. So you work. This person's going to do something for you here to make sure that you have some sort of enjoyment, some vacation time, some time away from the rat race, so you can regain your flexibility, so you can regain your ability to hold things together. Accept the gifts from the universe, okay? This person, this is on top of gratitude in reverse. No need to thank me. You earned this. You're supposed to accept this. You're supposed to take this and be gracious. You see that little pot of gold under the rainbow right there? You see that cornucopia? You see that shining star with a heart inside of it? Like, there is so much abundance coming somebody's way. A plethora of blessings. Call on your joy guides. You're supposed to be accepting these gifts from the universe and be like, okay, what am I going to do today? How are we going to play today? Am I going to learn how to do a cartwheel? Am I going to paint a picture? Am I going to color in a coloring book? Am I going to fly a fucking kite? Am I going to build a sandcastle? Am I going to go rock hunting? Somebody here is being told that they need to plan what they would do for fun because they're about to be gifted something. The universe is, make a note of it. Plan what you want to do. You're supposed to plan what you want to do because it's a form of manifestation. Nobody expects, I think, this gift to come to them. Whoever the saintly person is, this high priestess energy, this person that has completely retreated within their own world and it's not personal. They had to protect themselves, their heart, their peace, their spiritual path, all of it. This person has been very shy. They've got social anxiety. This person needs some downtime away from a cycle, okay? The hamster wheel, the rat race, the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Redundancy. This person needs a break from work, monotony. They need that time where they are not stretched to their peak so they can be flexible again and come back and contain themselves. Whoever is being gifted something, this is coming straight from the universe, straight from God, straight from your ancestors. You have friends here. Evidently, there is a friend here that holds you in high esteem, or multiple friends that hold you high esteem and hold you close to their heart with water and air energy. They feel and think very highly of you, and they want to give you some sort of downtime, and you're not supposed to even worry about saying thank you. It's going to be hard for you to not, but no need to thank me. This gift is for you. You earned it. You deserved it. And right now, Spirit says you are supposed to be making a note of the things that you would do for fun. Do you get it yet? Somebody's supposed to be able to see what they would do for fun. Visualize. That's what a vision board is for. So maybe get a cork board or even a mirror where you're taping up pictures and words of the things that you want to do. Pictures of Bora Bora, pictures of Tahiti or Hawaii, or I don't know, maybe you want to go to Alaska and you want to snow camp in the tundra or something. I'm not sure, but to each their own. Somebody sees the things that they would love to do as nevers. Never will happen. Something you read in a book, something you see on TV, as opposed to something that's attainable and able for them to manifest. They just work. They just work. They just work. They just work. This person is some sort of intuitive, some sort of spiritual worker here. This person is very, very much one that checks out and goes into nature to be by themselves. All right. I think this person needs to realize that's part of the fun that they need to have. They might need to make a note of the things that they think of when they are contemplating in their secret place. and not this will never happen. This is something I've read in a book, but this is something I'm going to put on my bucket list, and I'm going to do it before this date in my life. Give yourself 15 years to achieve your bucket list or something. There is somebody here that really needs to make a fun bucket instead of a fuck it bucket. This person that doesn't imagine that all the fun things they dream of doing are attainable. So they chuck it in the fuck it bucket knowing that that's just going to get recycled later. And they need to chuck it in the fun bucket to be pulled out of when they need an idea. It may not be attainable in the moment that you think about it. Like, oh my gosh, I really want to go to Bora Bora. I really want to go to Tahiti, but you have $12 in the bank. Well, that doesn't mean tomorrow. That means by the time I'm 75 years old, I'm going to go to Tahiti, damn it. Or I'm going to go to Fiji. Or I'm going to go to Alaska and go camping. But this person is, instead of tossing their dreams into the recycle bin, they need to toss them into the manifestation bin. I mean, this is a high priestess energy. Okay? As much as you can manifest your ability to work, you can manifest your ability to have a good time without getting in trouble for it. Spiritual law will allow it as soon as you allow it. Ooh. Somebody just got called out. Somebody thinks that being on the spiritual path means you can't have fun. Means that you can't have a good time. Means that you can't enjoy a night dancing, or you can't go and see a concert, or you can't smoke a joint, or you can't drink a beer, or you can't flirt or something like that. That's not the case. You're supposed to experience all that life has for you. You're supposed to experience more than just working, I think. You may be a Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? You may be in your Queen of Pentacles energy. You may be very focused. You may be somebody that's extremely responsible and have had to be very responsible from a very young age. Perhaps you didn't have a childhood. Maybe this person literally doesn't know how to have fun or play because they've never, ever experienced it. But every time this person dreams, they think of, for whatever reason, I'm getting a Carnival cruise right now in my head. That somebody wants to go on one of those cruise ships with all of the slides and the water park everywhere. Something about a water park. Great Wolf Lodge, the indoor one that's out in Minnesota. There's more icy, cold, snowy weather that's coming out. Somebody's very much an outdoorsy person. Very much outdoorsy. They can connect with nature that way. They really, really, really love connecting with nature. They have a secret garden, evidently. Metaphorically speaking, not literally. This person doesn't have a key to somebody's garden or nothing like that. But this person has a place where they go in nature that's solitude for themselves to think about all the things that they wish they could ever do. And then they convince themselves that they never can, instead of convincing themselves that it's on the list to do. Okay? Instead of chucking it in the fuck it bucket, put it on the to-do list and make it a manifestation. I kind of like the way this reading kind of panned out. I'm going to call it right there, you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon. I should be back tonight. I'm not going to guarantee it because, I get tired in the evening really bad. Having chronic health concerns, it does that. By like 7 o'clock, I'm petered out. So when you guys see me here at 8:30 at night, just know that I've drank coffee just to stay awake to be able to give you the reading. Okay? I will see you guys shortly. And remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out.